Hello everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. How much longer can Kemi Badenoch last as Tory leader? Well, she's been Tory leader for 100 days, and in those 100 days she hasn't made much progress, has she? She hasn't made much progress. She's not a very good leader, is she? She when she's putting a question to the Prime Minister, she always seems to, well, miss a goal, doesn't, like missing a goal in football. She always seems to rabbit on about something else. At this rate, I don't think she'll last. She'll probably last up until the next election, but after the next election, which the Conservatives will lose, will lose again, I think she'll be gone. And she won't lead the Tories into the next. She won't be leader of the Tories in the next decade, because they'll be starting again to look for another leader. She won't be there in the start of the 2030s. If she wants to remain leader of the Tories, she's got to up her game. She's got to start and ask even more tough questions of Keir Starmer. But at the moment, he's getting a free ride. But like I said, she's got to up her game if she wants to remain Tory leader, which I don't think she will come the next election. Like I've just said, though, the Tories will be looking for another leader, or they might be looking for another leader before the next election. If she doesn't she's not making much progress. She doesn't seem to have the know-how to lead the Tories. I'm afraid the days have gone when the Tories had leaders to lead the party have all gone. I mean, you had Mrs. Thatcher. It's 50 years tomorrow when she became leader of the Tories, and then after that we had that wimp John Major, and who was replaced after the 97 election by another wimp, another idiot, Duncan Smith, and what have you, and William Hague and Duncan Smith, and we had Michael Howard. They've all been useless after that. But the way things are going, I don't think Kemi Badenoch is going to last for much longer. The way things are going, doesn't look like it. If the Tories don't do well at the next election, which I don't think they will, there's all sorts of rumours going around that they could finish third behind Reform. I mean, Reform are now supposedly to be the biggest party at the moment, supposed to be a threat to Labour, but we shall see in time. But the Tories, I think the Tories won't be, like everybody said after the election last year, that the Tories won't be in power again for a long time, and they won't be. They're going to be out of power for quite a while. And like I've said, Kemi Badenoch will have to get her act together if she wants to lead the Tories to victory in the next election, which, by the way, won't happen. So they'll probably, like I've said, they'll get the Tories to do what they always do when they lose an election. They'll change the leader again, and we'll be back into square one again. I'm afraid the Tories have had their day. They're going to be out of government for quite a while, I think. Well, everybody knows they're going to be out of government. Does anybody care, really, about the Tories' demise? Nobody does. The way they run the country for 14 years. Made a complete ash of everything. They was No wonder the people voted for Labour at last year's election to get rid of them. They kept changing the leader every 5 minutes. When things didn't go right, they started a campaign to get rid of whoever it was leading the Tories and replace them with somebody else. But like I've said, I don't think Kemi Badenoch will be leader of the Conservatives after the next election. Into the next decade, start of the 2030s, I don't think she'll be there. I think there'll be somebody else who will take over. Well, it'll probably be not the start of the next decade. It will be, but the end of this one. After the next election, they'll be looking for a new one to take them into the next decade, whoever that is. I can't name anybody else who seems to be any good in the Tory parties of leading the Tories. I don't know who they are. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.